from the studios of STL TV in Forest Park, it's the best of the STL. On tonight's show, founder of Jest Murder Mystery Group, RandyManning. Founders of 2.0 Multimedia Productions, Rian Dugar and Tab Jones. Heating things up in the kitchen, Steve's Hot Dogs on the Hill. Your entertainment for tonight, Dance Floor Riot. And here are your hosts. Please welcome Cassandra Walker and Melanie Streeper.
They sounded awesome. There's a little bit of a feedback in my microphone.
Yeah, I could listen to them some more.
I know. I was hoping they didn't stop me. Great. Melanie, welcome to the show. I'm Cassandra Walker.
And I'm Melanie Streeper in for Ivy.
All right. Now, you know, Ivy will be back soon, but Melanie stepped up graciously. I'm so happy to have her.
Yeah, so glad to be here. You know, typically I'm like working the crowd, the audience, or, you know, with the band or whatever, but it's good to be up here in the host chair.
It's good to have you, Melanie. Now, I got to ask you, with the holidays approaching, are you ready for the holidays?
I'm planning out my menu.
Okay.
Menus, I should say.
I know, I'm trying.
How about you?
I'm trying. I have so many people to feed. I'm trying the menu and then shopping and all the things that come within the next couple of months.
Oh my gosh, I haven't even started.
Oh, me either.
I'm like one of those people that wait till like December 23rd.
I know, I do too. And then I get mad because I can't find anything.
Yeah,
it's my fault. Yeah. But you know what? If you go on vacation during the holidays, don't worry, because you can still find us, because both of us are on Facebook, first of all.
Yeah, we're all over social media. That's
absolutely.
Right. Facebook, we're on Twitter.
Melanie's going to amp up her tweeting, she promised.
Yeah, maybe that'll be a New Year's resolution.
Okay.
Yeah, I will tweet more, because I didn't tweet at all in 2012.
That's so funny. 0 tweets under your name. And then, of course, you have YouTube, where you can catch our shows anywhere from St. Louis to Senegal.
Or Shanghai.
Shanghai, absolutely, right. All over the world. So
check us out.
St. Louis TV is our channel, and of course the best of the STL is on there, and all of STLtv.net is on the internet as well. So just check us out any way you can.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You know who's in the house with us, don't you, Mel?
LJ.
That's right. She's always here with some special
She's having
things.
all the fun.
She really is. We love it when she comes. Maybe she'll even sing a song or two. LJ, how you doing?
I am doing wonderful over here because I'm sitting over here with the beautiful people. And if you don't want to catch us on YouTube and you're in the St. Louis area or you're coming to visit, then come be a part of our live studio audience. Look at these beautiful people. Don't they look good? I know they do. And if you want to be one of the beautiful people too, you can just call us for tickets at 552-2970. Check us out, get tickets, come be a part of our studio audience. Melanie, what you got going on in that kitchen, girl?
Oh, it smells so good over here in the kitchen. I love being over here in the kitchen. Today we've got Steve and Phil from Steve's Hot Dogs. I was showing you the shirt a little earlier in the show. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
It smells amazing. Phil's, Dr. Phil, as they call him.
Dr. Phil is hooking it up.
Hooking it up.
That's right.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about, you know, how you got started. You guys are a year in, right?
Yep, we're a year in at the shop. We started doing mobile food maybe like 4 years ago. And I was doing a lot at Scott Air Force Base and a lot down in the city around where all the truckers are and stuff like that. We got into a bunch of festivals and we started smoking the hot dogs. And like, we're onto something here, and I really want to open a shop and do this full time, whatever. So we decided to open one on the hill. We love the neighborhood, we love the people, and what's going on over there. So
yeah, it's a great neighborhood.
Fantastic
But you don't typically think about When you think about the hill, you think about Italian
You think
food.
about Italian
food.
right.
So I'm sure there's an audience for what you. What's all? We got some smoke over here. It smells.
Yeah, we're different from what normally is going on the hill.
Yeah,
Mostly it's
yeah.
Italian
What
food.
sets you apart, though?
It does. It really does.
Yeah. So you were a vendor, hot dog vendor.
Right.
I guess.
We had one cart. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, what sets you apart? I mean, I know there's a few other, places in town that sell hot dogs and specialty hot dogs. What sets you apart?
What sets us apart is we hickory smoke all of our meats, and we take that time to, cut that wood and put that wood in there and smoke all those
It's got
meats.
like a smoky taste to it.
It's got that smoky hickory taste to it. It's awesome. So we take that extra time. Most people aren't going to take the time to do that. So
yeah.
we do that, and that gives us a little bit of a different flavor. And we do everything we do in the morning. Every day is fresh. Yeah. Everything's local. So we try to just keep everything fresh and local.
So since you started off by the Air Force Base, do some of the clients, do they follow you?
Actually, we do. We get some of them, and they're actually in St. Louis. They'll come in on Saturdays and have food, and they bring their families in.
I think you can probably smell the difference. You guys can't smell it from home, but I think you can really smell the difference.
That's right.
Yeah, it smells very good. Now, before you got into doing hot dogs and mastering that, what did you do? Tell me a little bit about your background.
I'm a musician, and I've been playing music, professionally since I was 16. And the band that I'm in is The Urge. And so we just started doing things again this year. We have a brand new live DVD and CD. We're releasing November 16th and 17th at the Pageant. So we got a couple shows there.
So you're still doing music?
Still doing music, yeah.
Wow.
I still do like 150 shows a year. So I stay real busy.
Hot dogs.
And hot dogs.
Is there any correlation? Do they tie in at all? Is there a similarity between
Actually, I tell you what, the initial idea came from me playing out regularly and trying to feed the customers. I was trying to feed a lot of so bars would let out. I'm like, man, it'd be nice if I could feed these people. And so that was the initial idea, is that we would feed.
And we were just looking at some of your upcoming dates.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're doing the pageant, and we're going to be catering all the VIP stuff at the pageant this year too. So.
Wow. Any other clients? Or?
We do Barnes a lot. We do a lot of box lunches. So people call Clayton. We deliver a lot over there, and so we stay busy with that.
Okay. Well, you guys are going to stick around, and we're going to sample this at the end of the show. I cannot wait because it is smelling so good. All right, coming up after the break, we will talk to RandyManning. Or is he? We'll check that out after the break.
Any way you can.
What man's out of that action? He got that ambition, baby. Look in his eyes. This week he might before us, next week is a surprise. So stick by his side. I know this dude's balling and good, it's nice, but they gon' keep calling and trying. You stay right, girl, and when they get on a live for a white girl. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
Woo! We are having fun over here. Mel, I don't think that our chef knew he was dancing on camera.
I don't think he
was
knew.
dancing.
He was working it out.
Cooking and he was working it out.
He's working it out. Yeah.
Well,
I'm loving the band.
I am
loving
too. The band is jamming. Now, Mel, our next guest is an actor, director, and award-winning writer.
He is also the founder of Just Murder Mystery Group.
Ooh, sounds exciting. He is here to tell us all about his latest murder mystery dinner theater. Please help us welcome Mr. RandyManning.
Hello.
What a rockin' band. band.
I know.
Holy cow, I'm back there. The drummer's the only one I can see. And he's
That's a rockin' outfit.
Thank you very
Yes.
much. Yeah, I dressed down.
Dressed down a bit. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I have a red suit.
Is that right?
We should have worn it with you.
You didn't get the memo?
We didn't get the memo.
yeah.
Next time, send us an email.
The
But
hat,
we have
though.
been in a commercial together, you and me.
Yeah, we did. I was like, I know you from somewhere. He's like, yeah, whatever.
And usually I get that because I'm just the creepy guy they know. But no, we were in a commercial that never aired.
It never
Wow.
aired. Yeah.
Oh well, you guys shoot another one.
We'll do it.
That
Either
great
that or
piece
you can
of
go down and act
cinematography.
with Randy. Randy, when did you get involved in acting and directing?
Oh, I've been acting all my life. And when I came to St. Louis about 15 years ago, I auditioned for a murder mystery group and found out I kind of liked it and had a good touch for it. And it wasn't long before I thought, well, I could do this. I could do it, I think, a little better.
Plus, it's a regular gig too, right?
It's a regular gig. I do commercial work and I do some stage work and all that kind of stuff, a little bit of voiceover. But the thing that pays the bills and has for years now is the Jest Murder Mystery Company that I started. Back when I started it, it was the smallest one in the St. Louis area. And my thinking was that if I had better writing and better actors and we worked on it a little bit differently and involved the audience more, we'd get a little bit bigger. And now we are the biggest in St. Louis.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a good gig. In fact, get ready to say, ooh. We have actors doing my shows in Chicago and Boston and San Diego and Kansas City and other places like Des Moines, Iowa. Where's my ooh?
Whoa! You know what? That means you have skills.
I got some skills,
You got
Cassandra.
some skills.
I
You know,
do.
Randy, came to the Limp Mansion and was a part of, I was in the audience for a murder mystery. This was about 11 years ago. And I so enjoy acting. I too have been acting all my life in some way, shape, or form. And I was so involved and so enthralled with the murder mystery that at the end, people that were dining also, they thought I was a part of it. I was like, no, he did it. No, well, wait a minute. It could have been, I had a great time.
Well, good. Well, that's part of our formula is to involve the audiences as much as we can, and we try to get a better caliber actor that can not only handle the lines and the comedy, but also the improvisational. When the audience members, who everyone plays a part as much or as little as they want, when they get involved, our actors got to be quick on their feet and ready to go.
You were out there doing your improv,
Oh,
doing
I
your
had
best
a
improv.
ball. Man, I was like, I belong here. So I have to talk to you after the show, Randy.
Yeah. So how long have you been at this? Sounds like you've
Been at it. My own company. I started it in 1999, and it's been a real good gig. And we every year we get a little bit more. In fact, we've been the provider for the Limp Mansion for about the past 5-6 years. I'd have to look at the calendar, something like that. And in fact, that is exactly why I dressed up tonight. I dressed up as one of our characters.
I was going to say we wanted to meet Mr. Is it Detective Ricky Stitch?
Oh no, he's no detective.
What is he?
No, he's in the sales.
Oh, he's
That's
a
right. He's in
salesman.
sales. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky Stitch here. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to know that I am very happy tonight. Ask me why I'm happy.
Why are you happy?
Because I just closed one of the biggest deals of my lifetime. That's right, little lady. Carla, I'm in sales.
It's Cassandra.
Whatever. Carla, I'm in sales, and I just closed one of the largest automation sales of robots for the entire world. That's right.
What?
We are automating the manufacturing across the world for one of the largest toy producers. That's right, Marla. Do you believe it?
No, it's Melanie.
Yeah, she's Cassandra.
But wait a minute, Ronnie. Tell us how.
It's Ricky.
Oh, that's
Ricky
okay.
Stitch.
Renardo. So
No,
now
but
what
we
is it?
did was we sold it to Santa Claus.
What?
That's right. Everybody go, what?
They're not as
Okay.
quick as we are.
That's right, Santa Claus. Santa Claus, get this. He didn't want to at first, but I convinced him he'll save money. So all the elves, they're going to be out of business.
So wait a minute. So you outsource the elves?
That's right. There's still positions for the elves. If I need somebody to walk under a horse, they are my man. That's right.
And you borrowed Santa's prom suit.
I did. This is something kind of along the lines of Santa suit. That's true. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you now that there's going to be a lot of money rolling in.
It's just ladies. That's not gentleman.
Oh, excuse me. I was just talking to that guy over there. Okay, but anyway, there's going to be a lot of money rolling in. So now you can see my live story. They're producing it every Friday and Saturday night at the famous Limp Mansion. Where's my ooh? Ooh. That's right. Every Friday and Saturday night, a public show. You can get tickets, $48.95, dinner and a show.
Ah!
Yeah. But get this. I don't understand this. They're calling it a murder mystery. That's not part of my live story.
That's right. You said you were a salesman, not a murderer.
That's right. I'm good. I'm good here. But go see my show. That's right.
Are people dying to see it?
You scream.
Tell me it's killer entertainment. Go ahead.
No.
But it's a lot of fun, and ladies and gentlemen, and I include you too. It's a lot about the audience. It's a lot about the audience interaction. Everyone will play a part, as big or as little as they want. Everybody will have fun, and we also book a lot of these shows for companies and corporations that want to have a Christmas party. So lots of private shows doing the Christmas Killer this year, starting in mid-November. Now, we're doing the Haunted Hunter right now, so we can still do a show for you. It's always fun.
Wonderful.
Showing that,
the
Christmas
Killer coming. Now, did you write all of these yourself?
I did. We've got 10 different shows that we do, and we just rotate through the shows. And if you call us about a booking in a different location or something like this, depending upon the location as to which shows are available. Out of St. Louis, which, frankly, I think it's fair to say, St. Louis is kind of the leader in murder mystery entertainment. I think if you go someplace else, St. Louis has the best style of murder mystery, compared to some in other cities.
I love it. I love it. So we can come out, you said $48.95 for a meal, dinner, everything.
Yeah, it's a great show, lots of fun, and it will be an evening you'll always remember.
Oh, I've been there before, and I will remember, and I'm coming back.
Sounds like a
good
date. Like a good date.
It does.
Good date night.
Thank you so much. Again, Melanie, we have the information on the screen.
Yeah, that's right. The Christmas Killer. I think I'll be checking that out.
All right, November 16th through December 31st at the Limp Mansion Restaurant and Inn.
Yes, and I don't want to say who modeled for that picture. Don't ask me.
It was you.
It was me. Yeah.
Was it you or was it Ricky Stitch?
It was actually Carl.
Oh, Carl.
Carl is another character you haven't met. He's a nice guy.
I look forward to meeting Carl.
Carl is fun.
Well, Randy, thank you so much for coming on. Randy
Thank you.
Ricky / Renardo.
That's right.
/ Ronald.
Thank you very much.
So great to have you. Hopefully we'll be down at the show real soon.
Absolutely. And does this mean we get to hear the band again?
We get to hear the band again real soon. But right now, LJ has something for us, and she's in the audience. LJ?
Yes, I am in the audience with John Lakey, who's the director at the St. Louis Science Center Planetarium. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, finally, you're going to improve my dating life because you all have something called Cheap Dates.
That's right, Cheap Date Night. It's a kind of a fun, kind of geeky event for adults down at the planetarium based around a cool astronomical event.
Well, I'm fun, I'm geeky, and last I checked, I was an adult. So tell us a little bit about this event.
Well, on November 13th, there's going to be a total solar eclipse, but it's only visible from the southern hemisphere, best seen from probably a ship in the middle of the South Pacific. Fortunately for St. Louisans, we can simulate the eclipse on our planetarium dome. So we're going to do that, and we're also going to have a live star show all about the stars of the southern hemisphere, the stars that we can't see from here in the northern hemisphere. And also after that, there's going to be a showing of the sci-fi classic Forbidden Planet.
Wow.
So
now you say it's a cheap date night because I'm really trying to improve my dating life. How cheap is it?
$10.
$10?
$10, cash bar and snacks served.
So a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah. The event is on November 10th, so it's before the eclipse. So, so people will know about the eclipse. But it is on Saturday, November 10th. Starts at 7 o'clock. Seats are limited, and it usually sells out.
So you got something even cheaper than a cheap date, I understand. Right. So what is this one?
How about free?
That's my kind of day. Tell me about that.
On November 5th, the night before election night, if you want to relax a little bit and hear some good music, we're doing a live event with some of the members of the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra. An ensemble called the Strings of Arda are going to be doing about 11 pieces of music all about the sun. It'll be live under the stars on our planetarium dome, and there will also be some visual video aspects that take place during the show.
So you're accommodating every budget, cheap, free, the whole 9 yards. We can come out and party with you. Now, what if everybody forgets the date and all that great stuff? How can they find more out about this?
Go to www.slsc.org, and all the information is on the website. Check our calendar.
Well, he has improved my dating life, and I hope it improves yours. And let's go check out what's going on at the Science Center. In the meantime, Melanie, what are you doing in the kitchen, girl?
They just can't keep me out of the kitchen, LJ. They just can't do it. I'm here once again with Steve and Phil, Dr. Phil with the rockin' mustache. I love it. What are we making today? Steve's hot dogs is in the house.
Phil is going to make what this is. This is the veggie dog, the Venice piece veggie.
Okay.
And you can see Phil over there. He's
rolling
actually putting it together. But it's rolled up.
Okay. So there's a casing there.
Yeah, it's a rice paper casing.
That's rice paper.
We can eat
there.
that, right?
Yes.
That one's mine?
This one's gonna be yours.
Okay, look at it, so healthy.
With no onions. That's right.
No onions.
And so this is what
Thank you.
the product looks like, though. We hook it up with relish and avocado and peppers and tomato and yeah. So we really hook that bad boy up.
So you got veggie dogs. Do you have regular?
We have the St. Louis Chicago dog, which is a popular one at our shop.
Okay, tell me about that. What's on
It's
that?
pretty much like a Chicago dog. But the difference with ours is we hickory smoke the dogs, of course.
Okay.
We serve them on our exclusive Italian bun that we get from Vitale's Bakery.
that bun almost got away from you. So these are not just store-bought buns. These are...
No, they make those just for us every morning. So yeah, those are...
Now, is this... these guys, are they also on the hill?
They are. They're right across the street from us. They're called Vitale's Bakery.
Okay. So that's convenient for you.
It's awesome.
So you got a little Italian thing happening there, even though you guys are,
We couldn't not. I mean, it was the bread down there is so good that we had to use it. And it just worked out. Yeah. And so we did that. And we use the sport peppers, the pickles, the tomatoes, the onions. We do use dill relish. It just doesn't glow in the dark.
Does it glow in the dark?
Yes.
Normal relish.
It's very colorful nonetheless.
Right, we use regular dill relish.
Tell me about some of the hot dogs on your menu, some of the different names.
Some of the other different names is we have a hot dog called Hya.
Yeah.
It's called the Hya dog.
I don't know how you spell it.
That's a
like a hiya?
think of like a karate chop. Exactly.
Hiya, okay, all right.
But that one's got bacon.
Provolone.
It's got provolone. It's got grilled peppers, grilled veggies.
The kick.
And it's also got these
banana
peppers on it. It's a good dog. So.
What are some of the other names that you have? I hear they're pretty interesting.
Probably the most popular dog, well, besides the Chicago one, is the Gorilla Mac and Cheese.
Gorilla mac and cheese.
And that one,
I guess there's some macaroni and cheese on there?
That one's got macaroni and cheese
on
it.
a hot dog.
Yes, it does.
That might be the most unusual thing I've ever heard of on a hot dog.
It's unusual, but when you put it all together, it just works, So we put a little bacon on top and a little bit of French's fried onion.
A pile of mac.
It's good.
I don't know if all these onions is really good to take your date to, maybe. I don't know.
You could get some mint.
Get some mint.
You could do that.
You could do that.
Onions are good, though. Onions are really tasty.
Yeah.
We grill ours every morning. And so, yeah.
We're seeing some. Is that jambalaya? Oh, no.
No, these are the.
No, I mean on the
gumbo.
gumbo.
Yeah, you're seeing the gumbo.
Gumbo.
Yeah, so we do the gumbo with our spicy andouille sausage. And,
so you have other stuff other than hot dogs.
Oh yeah,
clearly.
lots of other
What
stuff.
else do you have?
We have the andouille, which we call the Cajun Creole, and we have the chorizo sausage, which we call the Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
We have a salsiccia, which is Italian sausage.
Yeah.
We call that the emo.
Very good.
And gosh, we have fresh Hungarian bratwurst, which has a little bit more garlic in it, a little paprika. That one's really good.
Okay.
And when it's smoked, it's
And of course the veggie dog, and we have an Italian pit beef sandwich that takes 6 days to make.
6 days?
Yes.
How so?
It marinates for 5 days. It smokes for a day, and then it goes on the grill. And it's just a little.
Is that
pink
like
on
your
the inside.
premier?
Yeah, it's a really good sandwich, and like I said, it takes a lot of work, but you really can taste all those different flavors in there.
So what's your most requested dog?
Probably the mac and cheese and the backyard barbecue dog.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Too bad we can't try none tonight, but I will get my veggie dog.
You get that veggie, yep.
A little bit.
That's
Like,
right,
you guys
that's
will
right.
stick around for that. There's your website right there, Steve's Hot Dog STL.
Check us on Facebook. Sorry.
No, SSTL.com.
That's right.
Word of the day for $1 off on Facebook.
And we'll be back in a few minutes with our band. Stick around.
Welcome back to the show. I am here with Sarah Farragala from Raw St. Louis. Sarah, welcome.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Oh, yes. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, absolutely.
And now tell me, Sarah, what is Raw St. Louis and who do you help?
Gosh, Raw St. Louis is under the umbrella of Raw Natural Born Artists, which is a nationwide independent arts organization. Raw St. Louis is kind of new on the scene. Raw Natural Artists isn't. They've been around since 2009, so almost 4 years now. And in that time, they've spread to over 50 cities in the U.S. and Australia.
Wow.
So Canada and Europe are on the map for next year.
Excellent.
And
you think
in
you'll be
July,
involved in that?
No, I think I'm going to stay right here. There's a lot of artists that still need to be found, and it's kept me quite busy. So I plan on staying right here.
Well, what makes you unique?
I think what makes Raw unique is kind of their mission, which is by artists for artists. And I personally really appreciated that because I was an artist myself when I was kind of transitioning, coming back to St. Louis after being gone for over a decade to date myself. And I was looking for something that I could really believe in. And this idea of artists coming together to kind of showcase the underrepresented or the artists that don't necessarily have a proper platform, to kind of give them a voice, that just really registered.
So what type of platform do you give them? What is to be expected?
What's to be expected? Well, we are currently at the Coliseum, which is a new venue down on Washington, beautiful space.
Yes.
And it's a very formal platform. Once a month we host these showcases, and artists of all types, 9 different genres are coming. We have films shown, we have dance, fashion shows, we have visual artists, performing artists of all kinds. I mean, you name it, it's going to be represented every single month at one of our showcases.
So then the audience that comes, they're not necessarily artists, they're coming as consumers to find out?
They are both artists and art lovers. They're always those people that are curious. We always have a list out for more information. It's always filled with, people saying they want to know more and just kind of curious. A lot of times people are bringing their families and their loved ones, their community, so you feel it in the room because a lot of it are people that are there for someone specifically that they, that they believe in, that they love.
So you have to have a love for this because it takes a passion to bring something like that together every
month. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So what advice would you have for someone who's saying, hey, that sounds like something I might want to be interested in. I am an artist and I want to get involved. What would you tell them they need to do?
I would say to go to our website. That's the best way to kind of get an education on what's Raw, like what is it all about? Is this something that could be for me? The website's www.rawartist.org, and they can kind of click around. They can see the caliber of artists. I think that's always inspiring when they see that although they're not quite professional or out there, these are artists that are really motivated to do really excellent work, and I think that's the first thing that people kind of take from the website.
And there could be like a diamond in the rough. We have some people that are watching right now. Tell me what we're looking at, Sarah.
This is some footage from our last event. Gosh, like I said, we had a bit of everything. We had musicians. Let's see. Oh, this is the organization. This is our website here. That's kind of telling you. This is our host director. She trains all of our hosts across the country. She's amazing. She's in San Diego. And this is just kind of a collage or montage of the kind of work that you can see that would be represented.
When you say she trains all of your hosts across the country, what does that mean? And she's in San Diego, how's she training?
We live on the internet. We live on conference calls. We just had one today, and all 65 of us dinged in across the country. We have several conference calls. We're online constantly, and we want to make sure that although we are kind of all separated by distance, that we have a uniformity, and that all of our people are properly trained. So our host is Thelonious Kryptonite, who basically connects with Cecita and just gets tips on how to like talk about and showcase the artists, highlight amazing or unique aspects of their artwork, and just kind of continues to be a touch-based person going through this process every month, giving him fresh new ideas, and it shows because he's been incredible.
And I heard that one of your slogans is the place where art gets down to business.
Yes.
Tell us what that means.
That is on the rock wall, which I think that we saw a glimpse of. That's basically a place, we exist offline and online. So there's kind of two parts to the organization. And online, the rock wall is just a place for the artists to go. And basically there are exclusive opportunities that businesses have kind of realized, wow, we have this amazing database of artists across the board. Oh, I was just telling you about the doll lady. We have this incredible database, and businesses have kind of realized that. So when they're looking for music for that commercial, or they're looking for a visual artist for for their line, whatever that may be. There's so many opportunities out there. They've recognized that Raw is in tune with these artists that nobody else is aware of. So they're coming and presenting these amazing opportunities to us. So our artists have these exclusive kind of ins, and the rock wall is just constantly updated and changing with opportunities for everything from someone is looking for a jewelry designer for their boutique. They're looking for somebody that does this, and I may know somebody, and you
may
know,
have the contact.
And it doesn't matter where you are because we're nationwide. You can be in Des Moines, Iowa, and you can have this opportunity in New York. It's just as easy as that. So.
Oh, it sounds fantastic, Sarah. Well, much success to you.
Thank you so
I'm looking
much.
forward to more Raw artists, maybe even coming on our show.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that would
Great.
be amazing.
And again, rawartist.org, and you have something coming up here, the Raw Awards.
Yes. Our year is ending. We launched in July. And like I said, every month we are showcasing these artists in 9 different genres, and the season is going to be ending here locally at the semifinal show November the 15th at the Coliseum. Doors open at 7. And then the artists that night are all going to be competing to go on to the Nationals, which that's going to happen in Hollywood in January. So it's pretty exciting.
You have to come back and tell us who won.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you.
It's been great having you on. Thank you so much. Now we're going to get ready to go over to LJ, who's with some artists in their own right. Of course, that's the band that's here tonight. And LJ's bopping her head and getting ready to go. LJ?
You've heard them once, it's time to hear them again. They're going to be performing Michael Jackson's Billie Jean is Not My Love. Give it up for Dance Floor Riot!
More like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, oh mama, what do you mean? I am the one who would dance on the floor around. She said, I am the one who would dance on the floor around. She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she caused a scene. Then every head turned time to dream of being the one who would dance on the floor and around me. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Me and mama always told me, be careful who you love. Be careful what you do, cause the lies become the truth. Hey, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who says that I am the one. But like mine, who dance all alone and around me. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around bringing young girls on. She came and stood right by me with a smile of sweet perfume. She came to us soon, then she took me to the room. Hey, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who says that I am the one, but the kid is not my son. She says I am the one, but the kid is not my son. No, 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 People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around bringing young girls on. She came and stood right by me with a smile of sweet perfume. She came to us soon, then she took me to the room. Hey, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who says that I am the one, but the kid is not my son. She said I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Billie Jean is not my lover. Billie Jean is not my lover. Billie Jean is not my lover. Billie Jean is not my lover.
Yeah. Ow! Come on over here, Mike Alexander. Billie Jean is not my lover?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Introduce us to the band.
Well, we are Dance Floor Riot. I'm going to start over here. This is Joe Randall on keys,
Joe!
Brandon Wicks on vocals, Seth Donnelly on the drums, Eddie on the guitar, Dan. That's Dan on bass.
All right, you guys play an eclectic group of music. How do you select the songs that you're going to play?
Well, we go out and see bands a lot. We used to before we started doing this, but we try to play the music that DJs play between the sets, the one that keeps people moving and keep people dancing and on the floor, and that's what we do.
Well, you sure had me dancing. I was doing my Michael Jackson way back from the 8th grade, Michael Jackson. So you do more than music. You care about the community and about education. There's something about a scholarship. Tell us something about that.
We do have the Dance Floor Riot Performing Arts Scholarship, where we team up with certain restaurants, such as Steve's Hot Dogs on the Hill, and we create a menu item, and the proceeds from that item are donated to our scholarship fund, which goes to a choir student and a band student at a different school every year, and it's a scholarship for them to pursue their craft when they go to school.
That's hot.
Thank you.
That is really, really hot. So you guys are phenomenal. Where are you going to have some upcoming events? Where can we catch you?
We're really excited about November 8th. We're going to be playing at Plush downtown for the Riverfront Times Best of St. Louis event.
Wow, Plush is pretty plush.
That's what I've heard.
So it's a really cool event. So what if we want to follow you, Facebook you, tweet you, find you? How can we do that?
We are addicted to social media. Our website is dancefloorriot.com. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace. If it's out there, we're on it.
Well, that's really great. Billie Jean may not be my lover, but you guys are certainly my band. Give it up one more time for Dance Floor Riot. Let's check Melanie and Cassandra out on the main stage. Melanie and Cassandra?
Did you see those moves?
I
LJ,
know.
she had some sweet moves.
That's what I'm saying. I thought she was going to be a part of the band. Good job, LJ and band.
Yes.
Our next guest, Melanie, developed their production agency as a way to promote their talents while providing extraordinary media services.
This pair teamed up to use their experience to create both artistic and visually stimulating work.
So please help us welcome the founders of 2.0 Multimedia Productions, Mr. Rian Dugar and Tabitha Jones. Welcome. So good to have you both on the show.
Thank you.
And I understand at the very end of the show, you're going to actually perform as well.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Yes, ma'am.
We love it. We love to see. I can tell already you know how to dance. You just look at people and know they got rhythm. I can tell. Now, why did you form 2.0 Multimedia? Because we talked about a little bit in the intro, but there's a little more to that, I'm sure.
We teamed up to do this because we felt we had enough talent and experience to go along with it. We provide happiness for people when we perform. We watch their faces. We've done a lot of just free charity events that we just enjoy, you know, bringing people out. We did an event here at Sal in the Loop on Del Mar, and we just had a bunch of kids come out of nowhere, and they started dancing, and it was amazing. And they went home and talked to their parents, and like they just was exciting for them.
Future dancers, right?
Yeah, and even adult dancers came out of nowhere. We just posted up on Del Mar and started dancing with our music, and people from just started coming, and then they were dancing.
It kind of brings people together.
Yes, so we enjoy doing that. As far as our creativity towards photography, the videography, he's an amazing editor and director, and we just worked really well together. I do hair and makeup for them. Thank you. We have a lot of people that we worked with, models, and he does a lot of the photography, and I'll do the coaching, and we just make a really good team, and everyone loves working with us. And
how long have you guys been a team?
We've been a team for what, about a year and a half? Yeah, year and a half.
Wonderful. Did you meet in the artistry realm?
Sort of.
It was sort of.
Yes. I was doing a promo event at a club, and he was dancing at it. So we kind of, well, he found me. He spotted me across the room, and I was doing the promo video or promo dancing, and we exchanged numbers, and we became really good friends.
That's awesome.
So what were you guys doing before that? Before you formed your?
Before that, I was teaching. Just getting my dance career really started off, and.
Excellent.
And I was doing promotions, modeling. I was doing a lot of studio work with different magazines and different production agencies.
I think we're looking at some pictures. Is that you guys?
Yeah, we worked with photographers. We worked with a lot of photographers. I've been doing modeling for over 10 years and hair and makeup. I didn't have any formal training.
Yeah, we're all self-taught.
We're all self-taught. Everything we do is self-taught.
That's wonderful. And how are you affiliated with Raw?
We actually were performing tomorrow night, and actually a friend of ours, Molly, she referred us to the site, and we went there, and they've really embraced us, and it's awesome to see a website that's just about raw talent, just about people who want to show what they can do. It's really nice.
And Sarah called us, and she said she didn't know which category to place us in because we do everything. She said, I've never had a submission like this. So she put us in film. We're in film for film directing and for Filmmaker of the Year. So, yeah.
So as far as your company, I mean, you said editing and videography and makeup and what other?
Dance lessons. We do dance lessons. I'm a guitar player, do music, art as well. All of my tattoos. Actually,
you did those yourself?
Yes. Well, I didn't tat them.
You did the art.
But yeah, I drew them. So.
I see.
We're going to do a fashion line with his artwork. We'll print the artwork for, to be sold. And we plan on getting our own studio started and have a multimedia production studio where we do everything.
Multimedia Productions. Now you mentioned the film.
Yes.
So what is the film about, and how do you take something like a film and enter it with Raw? Because wouldn't it take up a lot of time? How do you showcase that?
Basically, what's going to happen is for us, we do dance films. We take dance and we show them in a new light to where everyone can understand. They can see the movements. They can really feel like they're a part of the story. And so for us, showcasing this film it's kind of a dream come true because we get to show our work and, like I said, show dance in a way that we've
I saw a YouTube video of you guys together, and you were talking about some magic shoes. Tell me about that.
It was his idea, and we brought it out, and we just directed it together, and we had a videographer that came and helped us out to make this happen, and she did a really good job, Christina Gzukas. She did a really good job helping us make this happen, and we just used different areas of the St. Louis area.
That's what I was thinking, because at first I was like, is this downtown? I was looking at the buildings, and I'm like, well, this looks like Grand. So am I right about any of that? Was any of that in there?
Most of it, actually, all of it, I believe, was shot downtown.
The subway, what was that, and
8th and
Pine.
Pine, yeah. 8th
And
and
we
Pine.
just, we love the buildings, and we kind of winged it.
Yeah. When people like, well, you know, a videographer following you and you're dancing, when people are just kind of like, what's going on?
Well, actually, that day we got kicked out of everywhere we went.
Nobody appreciates us.
Yeah,
they thought we were doing some trouble. We were causing some trouble. We were like, we're just trying to shoot a dance video.
But yeah, we love taking concepts. We'll do concepts. Anything inspires us, and we try and create a story just based off of the feeling that we get from. Yeah.
So what would you say is the best part of your careers, or what is the best part of doing what you do?
It
could be two
because you do so much.
Yeah.
I mean,
there is a lot. Yeah, there is a lot to it all. The feeling of accomplishment in everything that we do, and we do it all together. So when we're sitting there editing our photos, we're doing them together. When we're working on the next, showcasing promotions, we've just building this from the ground up, and to get to where we were by ourselves as a team. That alone is like the most amazing feeling. And then
the creative process.
Just to see our product.
To make anything you want come to life, and that's my favorite thing about it.
And do you feel as a creative person, because God's giving you that creative ability, because I feel that way, that sometimes people think you're kind of all over the place because you have a gift, like I can write, and then obviously I do television and I can act. And so sometimes because you have each other, you can share that, but you share it with someone who doesn't understand it, they go, just get a real job. They don't understand. You can't help it when you ever feel that way, because you have so many things going on, but that doesn't mean you can't do them all well.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are you guys working on any future videos like the one I saw on YouTube?
Yes.
Yes.
He wants to do one in.
It's actually going to be dedicated to my grandfather. He passed away, and it's been about 5 years from now. But he was a really important person in my life. He basically told me anything, the sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want. And
What's the video going to be about?
It's basically going to be dedicated to, even though, well, basically how he's not here, but he's here with me in spirit, and he's pushing me to be more creative and be open, and that's what he was about, being open-minded and really embracing everything and everyone. Yeah.
Who he was.
Yeah, who he
Through
was.
him.
Yeah, through me.
Yes.
I actually look just like him. Like
Like
spitting
if we
image,
had a picture of it, it's on Facebook.
You can't even tell, yeah.
It looks exactly like
You're
him.
kidding. And
His
whose
grandpa.
parent is?
It's actually my mother's.
Your mother's dad. And what was his name?
Robert Martin.
And he had R, just like Robert and Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. You have to come back and talk about that
awesome.
as well. So for Raw, again, you're going to be doing a film.
Yes.
And so that'll be coming for their showcase. And from there is when they're going to pick the national list, right? So maybe you'll be picked. Melanie, we may have
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Fingers crossed. Fingers
All right.
crossed.
So can you tell Melanie and I how people can contact you, your website, and all your information?
Okay, our website is www.mmp.com, and you can get on there and contact us, and we have everything that we've ever done on there, all of our videos, our photos. We do modeling. We model for each other. He shoots me, I shoot him, and we just work together, and we're always practicing. No matter what we're doing, we're practicing something. Every day we are working. We are working so hard to make all these.
I know.
There's a lot on there. It's a little overwhelming.
Yes, it's awesome.
Yeah, I know there's a lot going on. But
That's okay. My mind works like that too. So I was actually excited.
Best of luck to you.
Absolutely. Congratulations to you. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We'll be following you. We'll be following your careers. Awesome. Stay put for us. Melanie, this was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, a lot
so
of
many
fun.
interesting people on Best of the STL. Only the best.
Only the best.
And someone else is one of the best talents here in
She's
St.
got
Louis.
talent.
Absolutely.
She got dance skills.
And that's LJ, and she's going to tell us what's in the loop.
For all my people in the loo that are out of the loop, don't worry, hold on, because I'm about to hook you completely up. It's cold outside, baby, it's cold outside, but that's okay. Pull up the covers because I'm about to send you out of town, in town, to snuggle up at some of the best bed and breakfasts right here in St. Louis. So the very first one you need to check out is the East Lake Bed and Breakfast at 703 North Kirkwood Road, right here in St. Louis. Go check out the innkeeper, Lori Murray, and tell her you want to check out some bed and breakfast and see what's going on at her spot there. And if you don't want to stay there, you can stay at the Park Avenue Mansion. It's another great bed and breakfast right here in St. Louis at 2007 Park Avenue, Lafayette Square, St. Louis, Missouri. Check out the innkeepers there, Kathy and Michael Petit. And then our next bed and breakfast at the Central West Inn Victorian at 4639 Maryland Avenue in St. Louis, Missouri. The innkeeper, Vicky Ambaroa. It's a great place, really quaint, really sweet. A lot can go on with you and your special someone. Or if you just want to snuggle up all by yourself, check out the Grand Center Inn, and that's another bed and breakfast. I can't believe all these bed and breakfasts are right here in St. Louis. 3716 Grandel Square. Innkeepers Francesco Russo and Eric Logan. And last but certainly not least, if you are feeling yourself and feeling wonderful, go to the Fleur de Lis Mansion at 3500 Russell Boulevard. Innkeepers Jan and Derek Seifert will really give you a great time at that bed and breakfast. So snuggle up, baby. It's cold outside, but go ahead and get inside. Cassandra and Melanie, now what's going on in the kitchen?
Hello. We are back in the kitchen once again.
Yes. I followed Melanie this time.
You followed me. I know. The hot dogs are ready.
Yes.
This is mine.
There's yours. Right. You want no onions.
Vegetarian, no onions.
And you know I'm from Chicago, so I got the Chicago dog. Yes. Delicious. I cannot wait to bite into this.
Now, I understand you guys recently had like some accolades, some awards.
Yeah. The RFT.
Yep, we just got Best Hot Dog in the RFT. Go Magazine named us Best Veggie Dog in St. Louis this year. Best
awesome.
Vegetarian dog.
That
so
is fantastic.
We've been having some great luck with newspapers and stuff. So
right. Well, I mean, you know what? Luck is, what do they say, preparation.
It's not luck, we're not good.
Absolutely. We're not good. Exactly. I mean, these hot dogs are fantastic. You're going to have to make sure that you go down and get yourself a bite, because Steve's Hot Dogs on the Hill, they got it going on, don't they, Melanie?
Yes, they do. They do.
And make sure you meet Dr. Phil. Who's also
Dr. Phil with the rockin' stash.
Yes, absolutely. And look at here, we found LJ. She came in.
What do you want?
Yes.
Chicago or
I got my dog.
I'm going to have Chicago.
Just like Chicago, like it's obvious.
There's a Chicago.
Take your Chicago. Said it like,
ready for you.
Don't ask.
That's right.
Cheers.
Wonderful. Absolutely. Cheers. Now, Melanie, I think we probably should thank our chef. What do you think?
Yeah, thanks to you, Steve,
you,
and
guys.
Phil, who's like shoveling it in right now.
I know. And you know what? I want to thank our audience here and at home and our guests today. We had some wonderful guests, and we hope you'll be a part of our audience next time.
And last but certainly not least, before we get out of here, we got a special treat for you tonight. Ryan Dugar and Tab Jones are going to do a little dance routine for us and take us on out of here.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye.
Yes. No, this is our
2.0.
When I walk on by, girls be looking like Betty Fly. I pimp to the beat, I'm walking on the street, I'm a new freak kid. This how I roll, man, I'm more print pants out control. Fred Boo with the big old fro, with like Bruce Lee, rock out the claw, yo. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look